So,
That
hey,
is as big as it gets.
Combat action in the Pirates of the Caribbean. Drug runners were bombed on their fishing boat.
This is a heck of a fishing boat.
That's what the media says. This is a fishing boat. It says just some people fishing.
Yeah.
Out on a normal fishing day with their 4-engine
3,000 horsepower.
Yeah, because the fish, you got to get them fast. And
this is as big as it gets.
That's what she said.
I know, dude.
And the boat now ceases to exist. I think they got him with a missile of some sort, but
Maverick?
Oh no, it's probably like a drone, Hellfire or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
But some people are upset about this. Some people are happy about this. Gonky, give us your tactical and strategic overview. Your thoughts, professional opinion. Go.
Wow, that's a good hit.
Shack.
Yeah. All right, go home and
all the fentanyl is on fire right now next to the bass.
Yeah. I'm all for, stopping drugs coming into the country. I know there's a debate on, should the military be out there blowing up boats?
It's like the whole point of the Navy.
Yeah. Typically it's the Coast Guard, but I guess my argument is,
Wait, the Coast Guard can blow up boats?
Yeah, man, they got
Hellfires too.
I think on the helicopters, and they've got like ships with guns and stuff. Yeah, I mean it's guarding the coast guard.
This was out, not our coast. This was farther out.
Well, in that case,
closer to the source.
I don't think anybody's going to argue that drugs are a problem in this country, and I'm all for stopping them. I think that for a long time, I don't know, when I was a kid in like the 80s, I remember they had a DARE program, right? So they've had a bunch of programs and stuff to try to educate people, kids mainly, right? Get them young. But I am all for, right?
Yeah.
Well, because when I was a kid, right, the DARE program was primarily for
you had the cracked eggs. This is your brain on drugs, and now we don't know what spicy cheese means.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, the local cops, right? They'd have the car painted and they drive to your school, right, and do a presentation. But as far as being mad about, so I was watching some stuff on the YouTubes in between tasting ethylene glycol and fixing damaged vehicles today, and it seems to me that the issue is are these guys out actually deep sea fishing, or are they hauling drugs?
So D-Flow, friend of the channel, says, whilst flying for Customs Border Patrol, we intercepted numerous boats carrying loads of dope just north of Venezuela where this happened. So
my in my experience, the public always wants to know absolutely everything, classified or not, right? So there's a lot of people out there doing hard work fighting the drug problem. They know, right? They have intel on things that are going on. And, I guess I'm just reasonably sure that if they decide they're going to go switches hot on something that they have, much like, when I was in combat, I assure you, when I was in combat, that when I employed, there was a lot of things that had to happen before, I put real rounds down range. So I'm relatively confident that's the same level of professionalism that's going on here. I do recognize the fact that, unfortunately, in any kind of violent thing like this, taking out a boat, mistakes do happen. But dude, there's a definite drug problem in this country, and I'm all for stopping it, and letting the professionals do their job. I don't know Mover, you're a cop, right? You can probably speak a lot more to the, just the process of tracking down people who, drug dealers and stuff. I mean, there's whole units and stuff for that, right?
Yeah. Drugs are a major problem. In this case, though, I think that we have an issue with a country that is supportive of said cartels and drug runners, and is openly almost promoting it. I mean, not explicitly, but almost kind of promoting it. And sometimes, you have to send a message. I mean, look, the fact that anybody is supporting cartels that would bring this stuff in. I mean, fentanyl is a national crisis. It's an epidemic. You know, it's a very bad thing for our country. It's ruining a lot of lives. I don't know what the right answer is as far as how do you address it, because, you know, we've been fighting the quote unquote war on drugs for, you know, you said like when you were a kid, right? We've been fighting it for 40 years.
Yeah.
And
40 plus.
you know, it's an industry. So I don't know that, you know, one cigar boat makes a, you know, a dent in anything other than, you know, sending a message, and sending a message is going to lead to escalation, and escalation, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit, you know, can lead to tension. But I support what, you know, our leadership decides to do, because, you know, that's what we do as service members. And if, you know, we're called to go kill people and break their things who are threatening the American public, then that's our job to go do it.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, dude, you're right. As an operator, it's like you just get told, right? And you have to trust that your brothers and sisters in arms have done their job, and it's an actual target, you know, that you're going to. So, I mean, I agree, man. You know, is one boat going to make a difference?
I guess different stogie. It's not a cigar boat; it's a cigarette boat.
Cigarette boat, right?
Okay,
right.
Listen, smoke them if you got them.
And you're right. You know, hey, if this is a country that's not cooperating, you know, as far as like, hey, dude, you like your country's bringing a lot of drugs into my country. I want you to help stop. Well, you know, if we're getting pushback on that, that's not right either.
Well, the thing is, dude, it's not just the drugs, right? It's the human trafficking.
Yep.
It's the, you know, selling girls into slavery and all that stuff. It's the human toll beyond just the effects of the drugs that these narco terrorists essentially are causing. So, yeah, dude. I mean, do what you got to do.
Yeah.